Oklahoma City landed the Thunder in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting. His rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
Westbrook drives in. Duncan with the block. First quarter, just over a minute played. Leonard with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
You know, on the topic of Aldridge's rebounding, I mean, he doesn't do it by banging people around. He does it with positioning, timing, and length. And you can say that about most of his games. Quietly, effective, and impactful.
And guys, going back to Aldridge, last season was a difficult one for him. He had the torn ligament in his left thumb, but still fought through it to become the Blazers' all-time leader in rebound.
Shooting 2, shooting 2.
Free throw good, Ibaka.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Ibaka hits both of them. Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting. Up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Here is Durant, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Durant kicks to Westbrook. There's the pick. Down low, Adams. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with Coach Billy Donovan. I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
Thanks again, Doris. And Leonard gets it to go. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slamming.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Durant. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And here is Durant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Aldridge. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Outside Westbrook. Screened by Ibaka. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. He kicks to Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Parker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Roberson, covered by Parker. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. From 10 feet out. Outside Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on Westbrook. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Durant's got 7 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Here's Westbrook, and there's another one for the Thunder. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Here's Parker, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Clock at 6. There's Green with the 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
He dishes it to Parker, and it's blocked by Ibaka. An even 3-on-3 break. Dives for it, and stolen by Aldridge. Parker passes to Leonard. Green, the screen. Shot to end this cold run. They get the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They get it again. They shoot again. No good at the rim.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Pass to Aldridge. Three-pointer. Westbrook pulls it in. Well, you got Greg Popovich, and I think he puts this at times grumpy demeanor in more of a spotlight. He's playing along, as we all know, with the sideline reporters. He knows, Greg, you know this firsthand, when to turn it on, when to turn it off. He can be as compassionate a person, Clark, that you and I have ever been around.
Yeah, he's competitive, but he understands that we're all human, and he treats people the right way all the time.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Roberson. Now here's Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster. no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Now, here's Diaw. Aldridge dishes to Leonard. Parker outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Parker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That's good from Kanter. And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Kanter drops them both. Spurs trail by 9. West a screen on Augustine. Now Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
And Augustine kicks to Collison. Outside Durant. Feeds it to Kanter. Out left to the wing. Fires from 18. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Kyle Singler's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Kyle Singler.
Here's Mills. Dishes to Leonard. And the Spurs scoring again.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Out to the wing. Kanter, the pass to Waiters. Collison with the screen for Waiters. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Thunder lead by 8. Now here's Mills. Unloads. Another one falls for San Antonio. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Augustine kicks to Singler. There's the pick. Passes it to Waiters. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Here's Mills. He feeds it to Diaw. Ginobili outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Diaw. And Kanter pulls it down.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
They get it back. Spurs trail by 8. Ginobili attacking Leonard. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. 7 points for Leonard.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
And Augustine kicks to Singler. .141 left to play here in the first. Down deep. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter.
Timeout, Spurs. Look who's coming out of the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Ginobili kicks to Mills. 14 feet away, and there's West. That good on the assist by Mills. And now it's just a 4-point Thunder lead.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Look who's coming out of the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Here's Augustine. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Lets it go from 14. West misses.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And Singler kicks to Augustine. And the pass to Kanter. Shot clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. And he gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
The dish to Diaw. Plenty of space. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Augustine with it. Pass to Kanter. No luck.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Ginobili out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Spurs trail by 4. Ginobili kicks to Green. Duncan against Durant. Duncan dishes to Ginobili. Duncan with a screen on Waiters. Back to Duncan on the high post. That falls. Nice feed that time from Manu Ginobili. Duncan's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Spurs. Here's Westbrook. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Screen by Duncan. Parker kicks to Green. Turnaround Jay. Ibaka with some nice D.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Waiters with the ball. Now Green defending. Shots good by Waiters. Spurs trail by 6. Parker outside. Over to the wing. Here's Duncan. The Thunder pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Westbrook passes to Waiters. Oklahoma City moving it around. The wide open look for Durant. Second shot opportunity, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got 6 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Ginobili. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Parker. Off the left rim and out.
And so last season for Tony Parker, somewhat of a shift. I mean, he was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assist and points per game totals since his rookie year, but he fought through like the champion that he is.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Durant. Westbrook's got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City. Last year, a big challenge for Tony Parker. He was in his 14th season, obviously. Every great player needs to transform his game as he gets on an age clock. We've seen it with the great ones. Parker did put up the highest three-point percentage of his career last year.
And he also ran the offense with tremendous poise and professionalism and cut down the turnover average as well, the lowest of his career.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. Aldridge a screen. Ginobili attacking, and it's blocked by Adams. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Aldridge against Durant. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Kicks to Ibaka. Shot off the screen. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Now here's Green. Here's Aldridge. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Aldridge has got 7 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's the screen. Durant against Ginobili. Top of the key. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game. Spurs trail by 10. And here is Parker. And the rejection by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer, but he stays with it. Here's Duncan.
There are times when as a team, you find yourself missing shots that you know you normally make. I mean, that's just part of the game. But that's when you have to dig deep, stay focused, commit to playing defense, and count on your defense to keep you in there and eventually to bail you out of situations when your shot's not falling.
And guys, remember, LaMarcus Aldridge last January suffering a torn ligament in his thumb, scheduled to undergo surgery and miss 2 months of the season, but he opted to tough it out and keep playing. And boy, how big was that for the Blazers?
And Aldridge postponing that thumb injury surgery, even though they said it might double his eventual recovery time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty admirable that he was out there because he wasn't just playing in pain, he was playing hurt. That shows you his commitment to winning.
One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
Yeah, what you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Manu Ginobili. The feed to Durant. Screen by Ibaka. And stolen by Aldridge. Shoots it. No good from Ginobili.
And with Durant, his competitive spirit really comes out in crunch time. He demands the ball when the game's on the line. And more often than not, he gets it and delivers.
That's good. Durant's got 12.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Parker outside, puts up a three, and again it's San Antonio with a three.
And guys, talking about Durant, he may not wear it on his sleeve, but he's really upped his energy and emotion on the defensive end. I mean, he's seen that defense wins championships, and that's the only thing on his mind right now.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the three-pointer by Tony Parker. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now here's Parker. 6 points for him. And it's blocked by Adams. And he gets it back. And that one's good. Now just a 5-point Thunder lead. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Outside Westbrook. Fires from 14. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 14 points for Kevin Durant. Spurs trail by 7. Parker outside. He kicks to Aldridge. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Parker. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. Lets it go from 14. Here's Adams, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Thunder. San Antonio also making some changes. West comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Leonard in for Manu Ginobili. The Thunder leading by 9. Now Westbrook. 8 points for him. He dishes it to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Durant. And 11 points for Russell Westbrook. Spurs trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it's blocked. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. For the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. San Antonio also making some changes. Boris Diaz checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Daniel Green. West with the ball, picked up by Collison. 6 to shoot, and Parker, here we go. Gets that one to drop, a rare make, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
That's good.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
From 11 feet away, and it's wide right, hits off the rim.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Wasted no time on that one.
Assisted.
Mills has got 6. For a while, the Spurs were viewed as a slow-it-down team from their championships almost a decade ago. That isn't the case at all anymore.
You know, I think it took the viewing public quite a while to catch on, though, Kevin, because now most people look at the Spurs as one of the more exciting brands of basketball in our league. Just watching one game of them, and now you know that is the case.
And he gets it to go. Here's Parker. He's got 8. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And, of course, Tony Parker, so big for San Antonio in those championship runs. But word on the street was that Spurs coach Greg Popovich didn't always go easy on Tony. He really pushed him to the limit.
You know, it started back when Tony was invited to the Spurs summer camp before the 2001 draft. One of the scouts was really physical with Tony, really gave him a hard time, and that was really the start of his maturation process in learning to deal with the NBA.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Waiters is checked in. And Tony Parker drops them both.
And, you know, getting back to Popovich's relationship with Tony Parker, Pop made the decision to draft Parker. So he obviously saw something. But Pop's a perfectionist, and if you're going to play point guard for him, you've got to deliver consistently.
Waiters gets a wide open look. Here's Collison. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Parker outside. Leonard on the wing. Lots of room. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Leonard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for San Antonio.
And talking about Tony Parker, Pop's tough love with him really paid off. Tony eventually became incredibly consistent, culminating with him being named the Finals MVP back in '07. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the basket by Diop.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Thunder leading by 8. Now here's Waiters. 7 points in the game. Back to Collison. Diaw with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Mills has got 8 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Leonard against Augustine. Puts up a 3, and the rejection by Leonard. They recover it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Spurs.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
Here's Singler. Finished off the break. Singler's got 4 this quarter.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the first half is now in the books. Thunder out in front, up by 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Russell, you've played with such force throughout the first half. What's fueling the way you approach the game tonight?
Just trying to stay in attack mode, man. Moving the ball. You know, they force you to make the extra pass, and God's doing a good job of that tonight. Just try to come out and give my team some energy.
You certainly did that, Russell. Thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
The field goal percentage was off the Chisnarts, Ernie. Let me rewind it. The field goal percentage was off the charts, Ernie. It was well planned, well executed. They took very few bad shots, and that needs to be the focus from here on out. More smart basketball, don't try to do too much, and open the door for a comeback.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Spurs trail by 8. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And finished off by Westbrook.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here is Parker, following the score by Oklahoma City. That drops.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo. Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Westbrook, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now here's Parker. He's got 12. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 8 points for Tim Duncan. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Right wing. Here's Adams. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now here's Parker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Adams. Feeds to Robertson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Double team on Westbrook. Here's Adams. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
Durant, that's good.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor. And with the Spurs and their winning percentage, it's right above 60. Not bad for a team that joined the NBA back in 1977.
Spurs trail by 12. Parker kicks to Duncan. Dishes to Leonard. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. Aldridge left side. San Antonio again missing.
A lot of the Spurs' success, guys, with their winning percentage has come since the 90s. The way they are put together, who knows how high they can push that franchise winning percentage.
Ibaka's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Leonard the pass to Duncan. Pass to Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Clock at 4. Here's Durant, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He has 18 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level, and Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
Now here's Parker. 12 points for him. Aldridge, no one around him. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside Durant. They set the pick. Ibaka with the screen on Parker. And that one's good. Westbrook.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
And he gets the bucket. That's 10 points for Tim Duncan.
Pretty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. He feeds it to Robertson. Right side Westbrook fires the three. Westbrook missing again.
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Leonard hits them both.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Tim Duncan. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Shots good by Ibaka.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Looking at the game Parker's been having, 12 points and 8 dimes.
Fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his freebies.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those 2 things.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And Parker drops them both. It's not really a surprise at this point, but the Spurs were in the playoffs last year. 18th consecutive appearance.
Yeah, they weren't in that usual top 3 spot, though. Although, had they won the last game, instead of being the 6th, they would have been the 2nd.
Right.
Didn't have that home court advantage. And as they went up against the Clippers, it really cost them in that 7th game.
Now, here's Parker. He's got 14. Steps back and shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Parker's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, they gave him some room, and he just stepped back and nailed the wide-open jumper.
They set the pick. Ibaka dishes to Robertson. to the inside. Durant, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Oklahoma City. Waiters comes in for Roberson. And San Antonio with the change here too. Mills, he's checked in for Parker. So it's San Antonio now. 11-point game. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Screen by Duncan. Shoots from the baseline. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
The pass to Durant. The kick out to Westbrook from downtown. It's hauled in by Duncan.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another miss by Westbrook. Spurs trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Ginobili outside. The shot is off.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, you know, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
So one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kyle Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. West is checked in for San Antonio. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And both free throws good for Durant.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
Here's Augustine. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. The dish to Waiters. Augustine against Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 16, and he knocks down the jumper.
You know, talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
And the shot is good. Diaw's got 6.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Singler outside. They set the pick. Leonard against Augustine. Durant with a screen on Ginobili. Here's Singler. No luck. Nice D from Ginobili. Spurs trail by 13. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Nick Collison's checked in for Durant. And San Antonio also making a switch. Green's checked in.
And you know, guys, Manu Ginobili's relationship with Greg Popovich has been really interesting over the years. In the beginning, Pop obviously had a rigid system. Ginobili played with a lot more freestyle and freewheeling nature. The two clashed heavily early on, as one might expect.
Ginobili with the steal. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Ginobili's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Mills after Enes Kanter's basket. Mills passes to West, and that one's good. West has got his second basket. Getting back to Ginobili and Popovich, everyone thought Popovich would break Ginobili of his reckless ways, but in fact, you know this, it was the opposite.
Yeah. You know, Pop recognized he had something special in Ginobili, and it ended up changing his own philosophy, I mean, which I think speaks to the greatness of Greg Popovich. I mean, he was quoted as saying, you know, he does things, Ginobili, that win games. It taught me to watch a little bit more and not be so micromanagement-like, and not sure Pop's ever said that about anybody else.
Here's Mills following the basket by Kyle Singler. Mills with it. 8 points for him. 3 on the clock. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Collison. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Singler outside. Pass to Collison. Here's Waiters. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And for the Spurs, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Mills, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Kanter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Waiters. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. And that's now 9 points for Dion Waiters. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder lead by 13. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Roberson. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the 4th quarter. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Boris Diaw is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot. Diaw dishes to Parker. Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Aldridge. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. The rebound by the Spurs. Green kicks to Parker. The feed to Leonard. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. The second chance effort, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
Now here's Westbrook. Knocks down the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 12 points here in the second half.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Parker kicks to Green. Duncan high post. Sinks the 15-footer.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Outside Westbrook. Kicks it to Adams. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now here's Parker. Teardrop shot. Kept alive. Tries again. No good from Duncan.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Here's Westbrook. Takes a three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. An open look for Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 12 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside Westbrook. He kicks it to Adams. Great D that time from Duncan. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to Leonard for the 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
Outside Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Here's Westbrook. Releases from the wing and drills it. Westbrook's got 14 points now in the second half. Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Westbrook with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Now here's Duncan. Here's Leonard. Parker left side. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Here is Durant. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Aldridge. Now here's Parker. He's tightly guarded. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. There's the bucket. Good. Leonard's got 8 here in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Durant, no good. Spurs trail by 10. Parker kicks to Green. But they'll get another chance. Duncan. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The pull-up, and Durant gets it to go. The assist from Robertson. 24 points for Kevin Durant. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Screen by Duncan. Double team on Parker. And the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
So it's San Antonio now. The Thunder making the shot. Leonard kicks to Duncan. Puts it up from 17, and it's blocked by Adams. Outside Westbrook. Screened by Ibaka. Launches a 3. Kevin Durant again from deep. Durant's got 15 points here in the second half. Parker outside. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
The Thunder leading by 17. Outside Westbrook. And the shot is good. Westbrook's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Leonard. Duncan, a screen. Feeds it to Aldridge. Looking to end the run. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Durant. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Parker passes to Green. He dishes it to Duncan. He feeds it to Parker. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Tries from 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Dishes it to Durant. Passes it to Westbrook. San Antonio with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Duncan. Now here's Leonard. D right on him. Parker outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Now here's Westbrook. Powered down the jam.
And that was a strong pick. Ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Spurs trail by 19. Parker with it. Westbrook picks him up. Parker dishes to Duncan. Good. Duncan's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 10 points for Serge Ibaka.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Parker. There's the dish to Duncan. Baseline jumper. The Thunder pull it in. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Roberson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Andre Roberson. Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Mono Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And he can't hit the second. Spurs trail by 19. Parker with it. Westbrook picks him up. Ginobili attacking. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And Duncan throws it down hard. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Pass to Roberson. There's a good screen. For 3, Durant. And he gets it to go. Durant's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Thunder.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. He also wants to see a patient offense. Work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And there's the feed to Ibaka. And Ginobili pulls it down.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Kawhi Leonard, with another great season last year, earned his first Defensive Player of the Year award with his outstanding play.
And for Leonard, he became the first perimeter player to win one since 2004. That just shows you how incredible his defense was at times.
Now here's Westbrook. Durant with a screen on Parker. Durant with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Cantor. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 7th assist in the game.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And, you know, for Leonard, you can add that Defensive Player of the Year award to his hardware list, and that puts him in elite company, one of only 3 players to win Defensive Player of the Year and Finals MVP. The other 2, Jordan and Olajuwon.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Russell Westbrook. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Dion Waiters checked in for Andre Robertson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And for Leonard, winning the Defensive Player of the Year didn't change him at all. I mean, he received a car for winning that award and gave it to charity. Went out of his way to thank his teammates during his acceptance speech. I mean, I think it speaks of his character and really the impact that Popovich has had on him and that entire Spurs team.
Now here is Singler. Dion missing his last shot. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Singler, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's San Antonio. West outside. Kicks to Mills. There's the 3. The shot is off.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team. And
Hi, Kev.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Russell Westbrook. He had an outstanding 4th quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch. Kenny, your thoughts?
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. Get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.